Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So Georgia Southern's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. All of us enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Eagles will have 1st and 10 here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. And he'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. 7th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Cunningham.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Strong opening drive. This is play number 11, 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the Eagles will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense out there for their 1st possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35, 1st down again. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Throws it to the right. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Wideout's now clustered. First down. They're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
This one is right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Georgia Southern's offense retakes the field now. On the ground, it's Gonzalez. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Ball handed to the running back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Eagles line up on 1st and 10 now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And the Eagles keep the football on the move.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down and 10. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense now operating in the red zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Fresh set it down for the offense, first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Kirk, it's Georgia Southern in front right now. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. 1st and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Gonzalez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. And the Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort when the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. And the Eagles pick up enough for a first down here. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. He hands it off from the gun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Gonzalez. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Eagles are in the red zone.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that completion. Quick throw out left, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the Georgia Southern offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion makes it second and short. And now the handoff. And the Eagles are on the move here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And that catch is hauled in. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Eagles offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before that. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the offense will take their 1st 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Eagles line it up with 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Final seconds in the 1st half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do